This is 21X. I'm Jasmine Brooks, beginning with major breaking news tonight. It's an investigation, an update really, with human remains that have now been found in York County. This all began last December, but today this big news has come out. We want to bring Alex Thill in here right now. Alex, tell me what you know.
Hi, Jasmine. So we first brought you this story when police found human remains in December 2024. They said that they identified that it was female back in February, and today investigators released the image you just saw. It's a digitally reconstructed image of what they think the person would look like. There it is again. And what's interesting about this is that the FBI told us that they have received multiple tips connecting this image to a missing person from Palmyra in 2012, Courtney Stauffer. So they haven't confirmed that, but they said that they've gotten a lot of tips about that. So now they're kind of working that out to see if there's any validity to that.
What do you know about Courtney Stauffer and how she went missing?
Courtney Stauffer was last seen in July 29th in 2012. She went missing from her home in Palmyra. Police say that their last known contact was around 3:30. The images you're looking at right now also are things that were found at the scene of this body that they found in December 2024. So you could see a watch, you could see a choker, some hair tie, jackets, things like that. The body was unrecognizable. So these were also clues that police were looking into to kind of help put that digitally reconstructed piece together. And now they're asking for the public's help in identifying who this person could be. Although they've gotten tips about Courtney Stauffer connecting this reconstructed image, they haven't yet confirmed that, but they're still looking for the public's help. And we have the phone number on our website that you can call if you know anything or you think you know anything.
And they are checking DNA evidence. Is that what we are waiting for?
Yes. So the body that they have found was pretty much skeletal. It was almost completely deconstructed. So it's been hard for them to kind of scrape some DNA from that. The next steps is they're going to be talking with the public and sort of try and figure out if there is some connection there. There is a discrepancy where according to police records, Courtney Stauffer was 5'8", and the person in these reconstructions is around 5'3". So we don't know for sure what that means, and we're waiting to hear from FBI on that and further information from investigators. But what we know right now is that this digitally reconstructed image was put together by forensic experts to show what they think the person looks like. So if anybody knows anything, call police.
Thank you. Alex, we'll see you at 5 o'clock. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I want to head to Maxine Rose now. So she is actually following up on a story about people having some ugly water, discolored water. They called CBS 21. Where is this happening and what is the cause?
Yeah, hey, Jasmine. So we know that it's in 3 areas right now. So the Marysville area, Susquehanna Township, Lower Paxton Township. So if you're watching this right now and this is you, first of all, call customer service. That's what they're asking you to do right now. But the story we're working on here is because is really on kind of how long they're saying that this has lasted. These customers are posting on our Facebook and sending photos to all of us, all of the gross water that has come out of their faucets, but not just for the past few days. Like some people are even saying this has been a weeks-long issue.
Right. So we're talking hundreds of people, and they're Veolia water customers. So Veolia says, hey, it's not our fault. It's actually the fire company. Explain that.
Yeah. So Veolia Water had written on their page, after they get a certain number of reports, right, they need to address it. And so they sent out an alert saying there had been a fire hydrant that was being used. And they say that's what caused the discoloration because of the sediment. And I don't want to say like backwash, but essentially, all of that pressure sends all of that sediment through the pipes. And so that they said that, they were insinuating, I guess, that it was the fault of a fire company.
Right, but that was last night, and your customers that you talked to say, hey, this has been happening for weeks.
Right. And exactly weeks, but also there was a situation over the weekend on Sunday. There was a problem on 6th Street. They said that, that had caused some discoloration, but that they had resolved the issue. And that's where we get to here today, where, we speak with the fire chief. He tells us his point of view, why he believes this was not their doing. And that clearly that was not the case, right? That this was not caused by that. This was something that had happened previously. And Veolia says they've resolved the issue. They haven't. That's what
Okay.
customers and the fire chief are claiming.
All right. So call customer service, and I see here that some people can get a credit.
Yeah, some people can get a credit. I've heard from some people say, I think you can get like up to $500 credited. I think I've also heard some people say, 1,000 gallons credited. It really just depends on your situation. But think about it, right? If you're being told to run your water until it goes clear,
Is that what they're telling you?
that's that's water wasted, right? So you're not using it. You're waiting till it turns clear, but that's still your faucet's still on. So at that point, right, like call customer service and see if they can help you and try and essentially reimburse you.
Okay, so run your water until it's clear if you're affected, and then call customer service to get reimbursed potentially. Perfect. Thank you, Maxine. We'll see you at 5.
Okay.
All right, one more person on deck here. It's Ed Russo with your forecast, and I think it's not as hot as yesterday. Is that right, or what?
Yeah, it's not as hot. It's still very hot, but it's not as hot. So we're talking about shaving a few degrees. I mean, I think I've noticed it. Have you?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm so.
Be honest. Come on, just be honest.
I don't know what I noticed.
It's a little better, right?
Yes, I feel the atmosphere is cooler.
Good.
It's still really hot out. Yeah.
Because guess what? I have the numbers to back it up.
Back it up. Back it up, man.
Numbers back up everything. So the heat index you see there right now is about on average 3 to 5 degrees cooler than we were at this time yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
See,
nice.
That's how I can tell it's already a cooler day. Now, some spots, look at Selinsgrove, 82. They just got a thunderstorm. So we actually have some rain in the area. It's not happening everywhere all at once, but we certainly have some rain in the area, which is helping to cool things down a little bit. But sometimes after it rains on a hot day, it feels extra steamy and more uncomfortable. Have you ever noticed that? Like the rain, it feels nice in the moment, but then after it stops, it just feels like extra steamy.
Yes, but also like I'm not a total weather nerd where I'm like focused into.
You don't have to be a weather nerd. You just have to say, I remember that one really hot day in June. It rained and that felt nice, but then afterwards, it felt like a steam shower.
Ooh, yeah, that's not good at all. How about Saturday night when my going away party is?
Could be stormy. The clouds are going to be, like I said, the clouds are going to be shedding some tears. The 7-day forecast is so sad about your departure. Every day it's raining.
Oh gosh. Yeah. So scattered T-storms literally went, okay. So that's just throughout the whole day. We have to be prepared for at any point.
It's hit or miss, it's hit or miss type storms. I'm sure, when you're at the climax of your going away party, that's when it will be raining heaviest.
I know. You're right.
I'm going to miss you, Jasmine. Okay. I'm going to miss you.
Thank you, Ed. I'll miss you too. Okay, this is getting awkward. We're going to sign off now. Bye.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We are live at 5 o'clock on CBS 21. If you can't watch us on TV, pick up your phone and watch us on CBS21.com or download our app, even easier. But you're on Facebook now with us, or maybe YouTube. This is 21 Next. We do it every single day, and we'd love to have you. So subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and follow along. I'm Jasmine Brooks. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.